Okay, I'm starting the streaming and I'm starting to record and I'm alone again. Let me just start everything so everything should be right. Okay, we're going live. Facebook. Yes, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, we should be live any minute now. Okay, we're live. Let me just refresh so we can put in the chat. I guess that there's already some guys here. Yeah, okay. Everything is fine. Right. Okay. Let me just put on the chat. Yay, 19 people already. Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the last day of the World Cup 2017 qualifiers. We are in the last day. We are in the last attack, as you can see from my screen. This is the last attack which is coming. Of course, this is a base attack. I saw, hi Roman, I saw some amazing numbers of incoming attacks earlier today. I saw some 30 million strong armies incoming. I even had some guys from the community asking me questions. What the hell is this last attack? Well, and I told them, well, this is the last attack, and you cannot have a last attack in the World Cup qualifiers if it is not, of course, epic. Okay. So, how are you guys? Everything's fine. I have amazing news today for all of you. Let's start with the obligatory announcement for tomorrow. As you can see on my screen, the World Cup 2017 group stage live draw will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. server time. So be there if you want to see the leading 36 teams in the World Cup drawn live for their places in the group stage. We will have 9 groups, and each of these 9 groups will have 4 leading teams, and it will be very interesting. The draw will be yeah. Yeah, well, Roman, I think that some of the people have different opinions about the last attack. Why is George missing? George is missing because he has very important work, obviously more important than being here in the live stream of the last attack of the qualifiers. Of course, I am slightly offended, but I think I will live through it. By the way, so tomorrow, group stage live draw here from the Epic Studio we have prepared, as you saw from the pictures during the weekend. Of course, I have messed with some of the stuff so the techies can have a hard time fixing things for the live. The other very important news is that, let me just show it. I'd rather show it instead of just saying it. So, why am I showing the Croatian national team? Can anybody guess? I will wait, no problem. I just want to know what what do you think, guys? Why am I showing the current top 30 of the Croatian national team? Because I love them, because I want them to become world champions, or because of something else? Well, any takers? Why am I showing the Croatian top 30s? I will wait, no problem, I can sing some song until you guess. No? Nobody? Come on! No, Dominic! Come on! No, just... something else, of course. No! Oh, yes! Svetomir Petrov guessed it. No, the Croatians are performing. The Croatians are performing very well, and one of them in particular, this guy, his name is Pistoleros. He is the only one player in the entire qualifiers who is still undefeated. We are at the last Nomad attack. The qualifiers will end today at probably 9 or 10 p.m. Server time in the evening, and this guy is the single most epic warrior currently in the World Cup qualifiers. He's the only one who is still undefeated, and that's not all. We actually made some calculations before the stream with the smart guys upstairs, and they assured me that he will probably be able to fend off the last Nomad wave, which means that Pistoleros from the national, probably he will qualify in the national team. By all means, this guy will be the only one in the entire qualifiers for the World Cup 2017 who will probably remain undefeated. So, hats off to you, sir. Your performance has been exemplary, and we are really proud to show you and to watch you how to play. So, guys, as you can see, it is quite possible for you to fend off the Nomad attacks if you know how to play. And this guy is not some guy from who is on 128th place in Croatia. This is actually a candidate for the Croatian national team. He's currently at 9th place in the Croatian team, so he played actively. He didn't make some kind of shenanigans, etc., and he was able to fend off all the attacks so far. So once again, hats off and bravo to you, Mr. Pistoleros. Yeah, Stefan. Probably not only you. Probably a lot more guys know this guy. So, what can I say? An amazing performance indeed. So, okay, Pistoleros, the only one player who still remains undefeated in the qualifiers. Let's look at some statistics before the last wave hits. As you can see, guys, the statistics are pretty interesting. I personally haven't even dreamt that one day I will see these kind of numbers here, you know. John Zilla is leading by network points, but he has minus 13 lives. The rest of the guys, minus Sirius, minus 31 lives. Victor Lazarov, minus 38 lives. So these guys were beaten to the ground by the Nomad waves, but nevertheless, they are still in the rankings by network points. And look at the top 10 of the undefeated countries. There is one guy from Croatia, and everyone else from 2 to 10th place is defeated by the system. Yeah. So the system, this is us, because, and we are always happy that we can defeat so many epic players. So the total number of undefeated players after wave 49 is 1, and number of slow applauses for this one guy cannot be counted. The top 10 military points, again, the usual suspect, and as you can see, despite the kind of slow start by John Zilla, he proved that he is one of the major players and dominators, along with heavy hitters like Chainik from Bulgaria, Dariush, of course, on the third place, the Russian Deda Borodet and Arina, and another Russian. By I mean the Russians. Yeah, I am sure that despite you are waiting for the qualifiers, you are probably your biggest concern is which team will be in a group with Russia, because Russia is of course in urn number 2. So the first 9 teams, the group leaders, will one of them will face, of course, Russia. And also there is Mr. John Zilla with USA in urn number 4. So I can guarantee you that the draw will be pretty interesting. Let's not forget the yellow submarines like Croatia, like Georgia, like Colombia, like all other players who like, even Albania and Spain, who like to mess with the big players in the World Cup. Yeah. I'm sorry, but Roman, I cannot rebalance Ukraine from urn number 4. It's not how it works. We have a system that plays all the 36 leading teams by their performance throughout the history of the tournament. So it's everything is pretty much automatically calculated, and it is, you cannot get any more balance than this. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you. We have teams like United Kingdom out of the 36 teams. We have countries like Mexico, which were not drawn in the previous edition of the live draw. They were not even in the top 36, and look at them now. They are in third turn, I think. Yeah, must be a third turn. Okay, Marie Stanek says Pistoleros is my friend. What means lives? Yulian Lutskanov. Yulian, seriously? You're going to ask me this question? Oh, come on. Please. Lives are those things that you have when you play the Nomads Invasion. You have 30 lives. and we keep counting them during the qualifiers as well. That means that minus 13 means that you have been defeated 43 times by the nomads. It's a simple math. I mean, minus 38 means 30 minus plus another 38. It means 68 times Viktor Lazarov was defeated by the nomads during the qualifiers. Pretty simple. So the top 10 countries by losses are no changes. The top 10 countries wins are pretty much the same, except they are a lot less this time. And by the way, we have some other calculations based on the player's current power before the last nomad wave hits. Let me just check the information and I will tell you the exact numbers. So yeah, let me just write it down so you can see it probably. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So after the last wave, there will be 217 wins. So there will be players who will win, who will fend off even the last attack, which is always cool. We of course cannot predict exactly how many of the players will fend off these attacks and who are they, but based on the calculations made by our epic system, there will be 217 wins against the nomad waves. So despite the horrible power of the last nomad wave, there will be still people who will fight and who will probably win against them. So much respect to those people who are still playing very actively during the last attack. So, oh yeah, Roman, the Chile had very good results during the the World Cup. Of course, they were I think in one or two finals, in one or two group stage. Let me just I can provide you a proof. No, how can you say that? We of course we use a good system. Let me just check. Okay, 2016. Where is Chile? Okay, group phase, World Cup finals. Yeah, okay. So this is the top 30 of the finals in the group phase in the World Cup 2016. Do we have Chile? Let's find. No, we don't have Chile. Let's go to 2015 World Cup. Okay, we're going to 2015 World Cup. Let's look at the finals. Okay, do we have... Yes, we have Chile at 25th place in the final phase of the 2015 World Cup. Ukraine is at 17th place on this 2015 World Cup, and we are going to 2014 World Cup. Let's see. World Cup finals. Yeah, we have, what do you know? Control F. You have Chile here and you have Ukraine. No. So, you have Chile in both top 30 of the finals, two final phases of top 13, and they have a lot more points in our final calculations of the system. Ukraine has only one 17th place in the World Cup 2015. So it's natural that Chile has more points, and ergo it has a higher place in the urns and in the overall ranking. Pretty simple, and that's only for the World Cup. No. We calculate all the World Cup. We have statistics for all the World Cups. Well, I'm quite tired already of all these calculations. Let's just close. Anything else, guys, you'd like to know? Yeah. No good system. Yes, we are making a good system. So, Roman, I am expecting that you will send me a bottle of wine because I have proven to you that our system is fair. Okay, guys, what else shall we talk about? We talked about the statistics, we talked about the last wave. The last wave will hit in exactly... hi Rustislav, nice to meet you. As you can see, I'm once again alone. George has some important stuff to do and he again left me, but this time I decided not to mock him and to make fun of him, because he's, you know, a sensitive guy and he might not show up on the live draw tomorrow for the group stage, and I will have to oh, Rostislav, sorry to hear that. There is still one more attack. The qualifiers have not ended. Just make some final push, for Christ's sake. I know it's tough in the Bulgarian team. I read some comments of Bulgarian players in our forum, and they said that the minimum level you will need at the moment to qualify in the top 33 is 2 million plus network points, so I can imagine that it's quite tough. Well, this is the Bulgarian national team. What can I say? Well, I'm sure that you have plenty of friends in the top 33, and you will be probably asked to help and to contribute for the national team. You know, I hear that you're quite popular. Give me some hints, please. Rostislav, you want me to tell you how to qualify in the top 33? Well, basically, you go to these guys and say, guys, I want to qualify into the top 33 and become a Bulgarian national. So, if anybody of you would be kind enough to step down and allow me to take his place, otherwise I will be very angry. See? Daniil says that 180 million points to join in the team. Jesus Christ. 180 million. Okay. No, Roman, we are not FIFA. We are Imperia Online, and in Imperia Online we make things differently, because we have to acknowledge all the teams' accomplishments during all the years, because all the World Cups are equally important for us each year. Yeah. Branko Bope says 54 million echo points, whatever echo means. 26 million in 10 minutes, 6 hours to the end. Yeah, or 200 million. Yeah, I think that we are on a same level. So, guys, how much? 6.5 hours until the official end of the World Cup 2017 qualifiers. The World Cup group stage live draw will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. server time. We will be drawing the leading 36 teams for the 9 groups of the group stage live here, George and I. So, it's time for us to say goodbye. It's been hell of a qualifiers. A lot of teams are poised to assault the gold medal this year, and this makes us extremely happy. See you tomorrow at 3 p.m. server time. Be there and watch the group stage live draw. I guarantee you it will be interesting, because everyone will expect which teams will face Russia and the United States. So long, until tomorrow, sleep well and be ready for tomorrow's live draw. Bye!